There's been a lot of attention on dramatic cuts at the NIH. I read a lot about the potential devastating consequences that could have on cancer research. And, I go back and forth in my head, like, is it really that bad? And then, I hear from you who says, like, yeah, the majority of funding comes from the government. And so, like, how devastating are these cuts?
I would say the full consequences are to be determined. And, because we don't actually know yet everything that's going to shake out. So right now, I would say there is damage in the speculation. People don't know how to plan their laboratories. They are submitting these large grants to the government, and there have been delays. Just to frame it, what that might mean for a researcher is they have a multi-million-dollar grant over several years. And if there's a pause in that, then that funding isn't distributed and someone's payroll doesn't get made. Right now, as I'm setting up my laboratory, I have been interviewing many, many people who got laid off from just really the ambiguity around it's not clear that I'm going to be able to fund you. When that trickles down into trials and things like that, which also are frequently funded from government sources, then yeah, there's a very strong ripple effect. I'll say my hiring almost got paused because if they don't know that the NIH is going to keep renewing funding, they can't hire people with these research funds earmarked. So what tends to happen is when there's ambiguity, everyone locks down, holds on to the money they have because they need a safety net. They need to keep the people that they currently have employed to the best of their ability. And yeah, that really stagnates progress. And then the high risk, high reward things that lead to the new innovations are not going to be attempted, or at least not to the same degree.
We hope you liked this video. To support cancer research and get clear expert answers about cancer, follow us and visit crackingcancer.org to join the Cracking Cancer community.